you're going with your head over your ovaries.
I talk to my guardian angel a lot.
Yeah.
She's mad.
Is this fucking even facing us?
Not now. You're so funny. Do you think you're so funny?
We were just joking in the video on Jessie's channel about the fact that we watched a load of our old collabs yesterday, and we used to have such a sense of humour, and we're so boring to watch now.
The pandemic ruined us. Absolutely fucking ruined us. I shrunk the kids.
What are you talking about? See, this is where I used to have like a glass of wine or something. I really miss a nice drink. Cokesy. Oh, I'll get a wine glass. We put some in.
Cheers, beer.
See, this is what you need. Like, it used to loosen me up. I
don't think Coke is going to loosen you up.
Shut up! Reacting today to assumptions about us. Like, as individuals, and also like us and our relationship. I did do this tag back when it was actually popular, but I just still
I'm boring now.
Still like watching these. I like old YouTube. I miss it.
So do I.
And
it's just the best. Yeah. I love assumptions because you cover so many topics in one,
and it can be very interesting just to see how people perceive you. Versus like how, so if there's one about you or one about me, we should answer it for each other, because
I think we should start on a banger.
A banger.
Years ago, you would have considered being in a threesome together.
Unsubscribe.
That putting that in a sentence together makes my skin. Maybe it's just because we talk about sex very openly together.
That's rotten. I feel like that's a thing. I think that's a thing.
Oh, it's a fetish.
Yeah,
like sister and daughter, mother.
No, go away. Someone said, you've never let men come between you. And so we did touch on this before, but like we did both once like the same guy. And someone assumed who that was also, and
you may be correct.
You got it right.
I don't understand how she knows.
I don't know how anyone knows.
Can you please private message
There
me
was
on
one vlog where we were at an event and we were both with this person a lot. You have the same taste in women but not men.
Well, we both like very feminine women.
Yeah. There are certain people that we've both been like, but even like celebrities. Remember you were at a gig. Who was that you were at a gig for?
Lipa.
Yeah, she was sending me videos and she was like, Melanie, look at her. I was like, oh my God.
You didn't even really know.
I don't know
You're
her.
Not familiar
I don't know
with
who
her.
she is. I don't know any of her songs, but the videos you sent me were like, oh my
God, she's fucking unreal. And in person, it's not just that, but her energy. Do you know, like, you can feel her charisma.
Oh, see? I don't know who that is.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
So, Jennifer Lawrence.
No.
There's a lot saying Jess is closer to your mom than you are. I wouldn't say that.
Not now. I used to be.
Yeah.
But now we probably have a very similar relationship. Mel has distanced herself from Tom because of motherhood.
Who's Tom?
Obviously, your dynamic changes when you become a parent, because you now have a human that you're responsible for, and Thomas also works away a lot.
Yeah.
But I think yous are closer than ever.
I think so too.
I wouldn't agree with that whatsoever.
Yeah, no, like I know that a lot of people actually break up in the year after they have a child. Like if they're going to break up, it's that first year. That first year is so hard.
Baby number 2's on really.
And no, yeah, we actually definitely became a lot closer. We became a lot better at communicating. We were working better as a team. And it just really, it really solidified my feelings for him. And I feel like, he sees me like so differently, like in a good way, even now.
And my baby mama. I'd say the only reason someone assumed that, or if anyone else does, it's because you don't see much of their life, like with the child and with them personally. Like
I don't share him much anymore, and mainly because like I feel like when he got his job, like he's in a very professional job, and like he definitely kind of stepped back a bit because, you know, he just want to be a bit more professional.
But that's what people do all the time. Like, even if you want to go into the gardens, you can't have any social media presence.
Yeah,
you can't even have an Instagram account.
It's not that he can't. It's just more so that, like, I feel
it's a choice.
I don't want to be constantly pointing the camera in his face. He's very happy to partake in videos.
This is
stuff,
your thing. It's not
it's
his
my
thing.
Yeah. And, you know, sometimes he dips in here and there and stuff because, like, people do love him. I remember there was a time when if I put up a picture of Thomas on his own on Instagram, it would get more likes than a picture of me on my own, because everyone just loved him from the moment I introduced him on my YouTube channel.
So happy go lucky.
And yeah, but like, I don't know, that's like, it's not like it makes me sad that people would assume that, but it just shows like that people wouldn't.
They don't know.
Even with how much we do share, it's still like less than 1% of our lives. So it's like, it's just hard to give a full picture of
You'd have to be a fly
relationship
on the wall.
Yeah.
To literally know any relationship. You don't know what goes on behind closed doors, good and bad.
Good and bad, yeah. There's a few about Jessie and babies. So
okay.
One person said that you don't want kids. Other people were like, being around baby Pan, that's my son's like online name, gives Jessie baby fever. Someone else said having a nephew and soon to be niece to hang out with has calmed your baby fever.
Okay.
So what would you say? Like, when you're spending time with him, and like, she's been so cute the last couple of days, like reading him books and like,
I love him so much.
He says her name now. He's like, Jessie.
I definitely want kids. I would say it's probably slowed my baby fever.
Really?
Yeah.
Seeing how much it involves.
I couldn't have a kid right now. I just couldn't go for that. Like, I always said that I'd want a baby by my age. And
oh yeah, like you used to be like, I remember Jessica looked at me dead in the eye. She was like, I don't want to be as old as you are having kids. And she was like, you were, this is when I was only talking about starting to have kids, and you were like, I want to be done with all that by 25, 26 max. And now you're
fucking madness. Like, what's wrong with me? I need to
everyone does that.
But even a year ago, I would have said, right, by 27, I'd like to have be pregnant. But now I'm 24. That's 3 years. I'm just like, no, I cannot imagine even having a child in 3 years. Like, there's so many things I want to do, and other priorities that I have before I want to have a child.
Yeah.
And I've said before, like, I don't want to bring a child into the world until I'm in a certain place in myself, mentally, mostly. And that's very important to me.
Yeah.
You know? And that was important to you as well.
Really important, yeah. And I think, I first got physically broody when I was only 21, 22. Really broody, like.
I'm broody, but I'm like...
but you're going with your head over your ovaries.
Yes.
Over your womb.
My logical brain is like, Jessica, when we break this down, it's not feasible right now.
Oh, no. I used to just get these, like... But I remember at the time being like, I have no money. I don't think I want kids with this partner for various reasons. I
don't have a house.
What am I going to do with my life as a job? Like, I think we're very privileged these days to have the choice to, like, delay it a bit and, get ourselves sorted. Because I think a lot of problems arise when a child is born into a situation where a parent is struggling massively mentally, because obviously that's going to impact on the parenting, on the relationship, the child's like early experiences. You want the best for your babies, and I was still going through so much at your age, like in my head. And I felt ready that I could have started considering having a baby when I was like 29, and then I went for it when I was 30.
But even your brain isn't fully developed till you're 25. So it's like...
Fact, that's a fact.
It is a fact, yeah.
One I did not know until like a while back. But,
yeah, definitely want them, but not at the minute.
Yeah. We are going to have a goddaughter.
I know, I can't wait, Mel.
I know. She's going to be my best friend. You use voice memos to chat with each other. Yes. Yeah. It's so much easier because...
I prefer voice memos.
Yeah, but we send really long ones.
Oh, we could have like a 15-minute voice.
She sent me like 8 in a row, and they're all like 5, 6, 7, 8 minutes long.
And then the last one's like, sorry about that.
I know, we could have just had a call, but the thing is, I can listen to those when it suits and when there's no one around, or like when
While
son
you're
is
still
asleep.
minding them, or
Yeah,
whereas
yeah.
you have to focus. If you're having a phone call, you have to be very present. Whereas it's easier with voice notes. Even if
love
you're
a
on the
voice
go,
note.
whatever, you can get back to it in your own time. You're still not as close as you were before the argument where you fell out of touch.
I don't think that's true anymore.
I think we're closer.
I think so too.
Do you?
Because even last night, like when we were sitting there and we were like cuddling.
Yeah.
You know? Like I definitely think it's...
We talk a lot more now.
we talk more often now
like
when we're not together.
Yeah, we're constantly WhatsApping each other, voice note and messages. Like, it's very rare a day or two will go by and we've not sent something.
Yeah.
Even if it's like a meme or anything.
Yeah.
We are just constantly in touch now. And we've had a lot more phone calls than we've ever had in a short space of time. Do you know what I mean?
So arguments don't end at all.
No. They can actually
as you-
strengthen the bond.
Yeah.
I can't imagine.
Oh, I'm so happy because I feel like it took a while though.
Oh, it did.
It did take a while because
It took
really,
months.
It was awkward for a while.
It was really awful for a couple of months. Not awful, but
forward,
like just when we were together, like it was just like, hi, it's me.
I think I found it hard to even like because I was so used to not going to you to talk about certain
Same.
things. I just didn't know how to bring certain things up.
How did that happen? Like, how did we just start?
I think something bad happened,
Yeah,
and then we were.
so was the way.
Yeah, something bad happened, and we inevitably switched into like.
Going to each other. Melanie is more spiritual than Jess.
You have to answer
Oh,
for me.
I think we're spiritual in different ways. We believe in different things.
We do.
Yeah. Do you believe that there's a God?
Like a god? No.
Like a creator?
No.
Do you pray?
Yeah, but no, not like saying prayers. But I
Who do you talk to?
just everything.
But what do you
Everything
you
is
address
one
the
thing.
universe?
I believe that every single thing that has ever existed or will existed is all the same thing.
Okay. Do you believe
And
in
we're all connected.
Do you believe
for
in
that reason.
angels?
No.
See, I do.
Yeah. See. So
Like
yeah.
I talk to my guardian angel a lot.
Yeah.
She's
So
fucking mad.
Jessie is the sassy one, and Mel the more level-headed. See, we'd have to answer on behalf of each other now.
So
I think you could be more sassy than me.
what's sassy?
Sassy means lively, bold, and full of spirit / cheeky. Yeah, I feel like
Okay,
you're
yeah,
a bit more
probably.
sassy because I feel like I'm more subdued as of late
Yeah, I probably
and
would be.
level-headed. Like
Maybe a
I
little bit cheeky.
I
Well, a
definitely.
bit naughty. But you want to be now.
I know.
You're a mum of two.
Oh, that's one actually. That I took a mammy role like with you.
Oh, you did?
I
We talked about
definitely-
that before.
Definitely did.
And that was a big part to play in a lot of our issues as we were younger. Because as I was a young teen, it used to do my head in. Because I used to say to her, I have a mother, Melanie.
I know.
I need a sister.
But I was so involved when you were little. Like we
But I think
bed
that's so
shared.
normal.
We bed shared. I washed your hair, made your lunch, I ironed your uniform. Like I felt very in a mammy role from the get go, and I think that's normal with older
Very
siblings.
normal.
Yeah,
I think
you know,
it's harder for the younger one to see that when they're young. So like when I was like 12, 13, and you were like being like,
fuck
I'd be like,
off.
what's your problem? Like, I have mom in this year, and now I have my sister in this year saying the same things my mother's saying.
I was just like basically parroting what she'd
Yeah.
said to me. Like, but so many things my mum used to say to me, and I hated her for it at the time, but she was so right. You know, just about like, I'd want to go to a junior disco and like have my arse hanging out of this mini skirt and just like, you know, do what everyone else was doing, because we used to go to these junior discos and there was a game called One No, meaning you could only say
Oh my
no to
God.
one person
We
who
never had
you,
that.
asked you to kiss
You
them.
were bold. When Jessica was born, Melanie was jealous or disliked her. Were you jealous? Did you dislike me?
Who doesn't like a baby?
I don't know.
I don't even really
Maybe they mean
remember.
Maybe they mean from a point because obviously our mum met my dad and then they were having a little girl and like there was like a divorce. Maybe it was like all of that.
I found it all very difficult. I think like having like basically two families. It felt like it was very confusing at the time, but eventually I actually ended up loving the whole situation because I essentially had
Best of
like
both worlds.
2 houses, 2 Christmases, 2 different lives. Like my life on weekends and dad's was so different, and it was kind of interesting, and you know, I kind of liked how things worked out. But at the time, I barely remember when you were a small baby.
Yeah.
I think, you know, because obviously like
So young.
when you have a small baby, you know, your kids, you kind of try and make sure they're off doing things and with different people and stuff so that you can have one-on-one time and like get the baby.
I was with childminders a lot, even as a baby.
Yeah, Mum worked a lot. So like,
So did
but
Dad.
this is what I mean. I would have been in school. And,
Yeah.
you know, like,
and then you were at your dad's. every
babies
weekend.
sleep a lot, you know, like I don't think I have no memory of having funny, weird feelings about it.
Yeah.
And I remember even when you were a little toddler, like being mad about you, and you were so cute. You were the cutest child I've ever seen. That picture of you chewing the sponge in the bath.
Oh yeah.
The best picture I've ever seen.
Being nannies.
There were quite a few about like jealousy, or like someone said, do you all fight a lot? It seems there's a power/jealousy-ish thing. And like, I just feel like people do assume that a lot.
We addressed that in our last one. Remember Q&A that you're.
Yeah, we've gotten that question so much over the years,
especially.
and lately even more so. And I don't know what it is. Like, is it people projecting their own experiences with like siblings? Like, if
someone
for example,
commented that under the last video we spoke about it, they said that's probably it. Is that like a lot of people have jealousy within siblings? But no.
Yeah, no. Like, I would not want to be in my mid-20s again because it's a hard time. And, like...
But also, we were saying yesterday...
I'm sure you're looking at my situation and all the hard parts about it.
I wouldn't be able for at the minute. Like, I'm not like, let me have it.
I know.
But we were saying last night, like, it's never been a thing in real life. And we've never felt that off each other.
No,
like,
I think...
Ever.
I think maybe it's just a thing that your brain does online. If you see siblings and, like... I don't know, just the comparison, I suppose, and comparing them, like you comparing them, but we don't compare ourselves to each other.
Other people probably compare us more than we ever do.
Yeah, they weren't too weird or mean, so thank you.
Thank you.
We did a video on Jessie's channel about like our feelings on how YouTube has changed and you know, how we feel about our future on YouTube and all that. So that's linked down below. Give her a cheeky little follow, and Thanks for being here.
Thanks for coming.
I'd say you're starving right now.
I'm so hungry.
It's at that time of day where like, feel like it's been too long since lunch, but it's like dinner's too far away. But so long, farewell, off eater saying goodbye.
Why are you all so weird at the end?
It's just because I know no one's here.
There's always like, that's what I thought too. And then in a recent video I said, literally in the last 10 seconds, I've been filming for like a couple or an hour. I don't think anyone would watch 40 minutes of sex secrets. And like so many people were like, I would watch 40 minutes of sex secrets. I'm like, you're watching me now?
If you're still here, let us know if you saw that little weird outro.
Okay, I love you.
Bye.